Hello everyone, this is Rondo here and welcome back to another episode of Bloons Tower Defense 6 Tower Showcase. And in this episode we're going to be talking about the Bomb Shooter. The Bomb Shooter is a pretty cool tower. He shoots bombs at balloons. So as you can see, we're still in sandbox mode. So since he is a bomb shooter, he is able to blow up some lead balloons, but he cannot destroy a black balloon. So that's a negative, officer. That's a negative. So the description reads as he launches a powerful bomb at the balloons, slow rate of fire, but affects a radius around the explosion. So he's a pretty cool explosive tower. So with his tier 1 upgrades, he has the bigger bombs, which has a bigger blast radius and more popping power, faster reload, which increases his attack speed, and extra range, which gives him more range. Tier 2 consists of heavy bombs, where he destroys 2 layers of balloons at once, missile launcher, where he shoots faster and has a bigger range, and finally his frag bombs, which explosions throw out sharp fragments that can pop more balloons, including black balloons. So that's a really cool benefit of having the bottom upgrade, the frag bombs, where he finally now is able to at least have a chance at hitting those black balloons with the shrapnel coming out from the bomb tower. Not all the time though, as you can see there. Wow, that was not good. And so with his third tier upgrades, he has really big bombs, which are huge bombs that blow up balloons in a larger area. So it's basically a better version of the bigger bombs. The Moab Mauler, which does much more damage to Moab class balloons, and cluster bombs, which will throw out secondary bombs instead of shrapnel fragments every shot. So instead of having a frag, so I'm going to show you guys the cluster bombs. So with his bigger bombs, he is going to, just eradicate that white balloon. So instead of shooting shrapnel, he will shoot out more bombs. So that's a pretty cool upgrade. Well, except he can't even attack the zebra balloon because it's immune. So that's what the cluster bomb does. Moab Mauler, he just does more damage to Moab class balloons, and really big bombs is just a bigger radius and more damage against other balloon types. With his 4th tier upgrades, he has a balloon impact, in which explosions become so violent balloons are stunned for a short time when they are hit. So it'll basically stun the balloons. So we're going to have a cannon here, get the balloon impact, we'll just get the missile. We're going to spawn in a couple ceramics, 3 of them. So as you can see, every time he shoots his cannon, it will stun every single balloon that is affected, and it will just slow them down. So that's a pretty cool upgrade right there. I see that's a really cool upgrade. And he can also attack black balloons as well, since he has more popping power. His second 4th tier upgrade is a Moab Assassin, which is an ability that eradicates a Moab class balloon. I'll demonstrate to you guys what that does right here. Boop boop boop. Moab Assassin right there. Bigger bombs, I like that. I don't really like the bottom tier upgrades. I like the top and middle tier upgrades. And we're going to send in a Moab balloon. And we're just going to press that button, and it just immediately destroys that Moab balloon. And so with the BFB, once it's on screen, we press that, and immediately, it's like Thanos, it just destroys right there. I'm comparing that to Thanos, I don't know why. And finally, his last 4th tier upgrade is the Recursive Cluster, in which every 3rd shot, the cluster bombs send out more cluster bombs for even more destruction. So that just sounds like a fun time right there. Bottom, we're going to choose the bottom here, bigger bombs, and let's just see what happens if we have a Moab class balloon here, like a Moab. So every 3rd shot he explodes more bombs, which deal more damage to a more clustered area of balloons. So against a Moab, it's not really good, so we're just not going to do that. We're going to send a multiple of these guys here, multiple ceramics, and as you can see, he does more damage, except for against black and zero balloons, because they cannot be popped by explosives. And finally, we got to the best part, the tier 5 upgrades. So his first tier 5 upgrade is the Balloon Crush, which are balloon shattering explosions that do massive damage and can stun Moab class balloons. Moab Eliminator, which has an assassinate ability, in which the assassinate ability does quadruple the damage with the shorter cooldown. And finally, the Bomb Blitz. When a balloon escapes, a bomb storm will destroy every balloon on the screen below a BFB. So that sounds like a fun time right there. So we're going to test out the top upgrade here, the Balloon Crush. And we're just going to put a BFB, since its ability states that it can stun Moab class balloons briefly. And guess what? Yes, it does. It does stun the Moab class balloon briefly. It does more damage to more balloon types. So I'm going to send in some ceramics here. And they are just going to, wow, it's just immediately like gone. So that's what the Balloon Crush does. It does more damage and it stuns Moab class balloon types. And we're going to test out the second upgrade here. So for the second tier 5 upgrade is the Mob Eliminator. I can't even speak. We're going to have bigger bombs, I guess. And we're going to send in a BFB here. And he does a little bit more damage to Moab class balloons. Wow, he's just doing a lot of damage to a Moab class balloon. Wow, that was a little insane. So we're going to send in a ZOMG, and we're going to use this ability here. And it immediately destroys a ZOMG, which is a little ridiculous. And his cooldown timer is just so much faster. So he's a really good tower to have if you're struggling against Moab class balloons, because they are able to just eliminate any sort of Moab class balloon. How about a bad, you say? Let's see how many times. 2, 3, I'm gonna guess 4. So yeah, 4 Moab assassins destroyed a bad. We're gonna have one of those guys there, and yeah, and another one. Yes, as you can see, the cooldown timer on these it's just a little, it's a little fast. it's quadruple the speed, so you get to have your Moab assassin ability more faster. And finally, his last upgrade is the Bomb Blitz, in which when a balloon escapes, a bomb storm will destroy every balloon on the screen below a BFB. So we're just gonna have a bomb tower over here. We're gonna have the bottom tier upgrade. We're gonna have the bigger bombs, so you can do a little bit more damage. And we're just gonna send in some Moabs. And I'm gonna send in that DFT. I'm gonna send some BFBs there. And as soon as that guy gets off the screen, it destroys everything. So we're going to send in some ZOMGs, we're going to send in some Moabs, we're going to send in some Moabs, BFBs, and ZOMGs. I'm going to send in this guy over here. And let's see what happens when a balloon escapes. And boom, it destroys everything below a BFB. So it doesn't really destroy the ZOMGs because they are a higher tier balloon than the BFB, but it destroys every single thing that is below a BFB, so including a Moab and all the balloons. So I'm gonna have some of those guys come in, and let's see what happens to the Moabs and the BFBs. And boom, it destroys them again. I'm gonna have one more of these guys because these guys are really fast. Gonna have this rocket boy over here. And it just destroys everything on the screen once a balloon leaks out. So we're gonna use all of these towers here, or all the tier 5 upgrades here. The Moab Assassin, the Balloon Crush, and the Bomb Blitz. And we're gonna see what we can do with these guys. So we're gonna send in a couple BFBs, we're gonna send in a couple Moabs, and let's see what kind of damage we can do. And once a balloon leaks, we're going to see its effect. And we're just going to do that real quick. We're going to have a ZOMG over here. We're going to have some Moabs, going to have some BFBs. We'll see what happens when this balloon leaks. It's about to happen. Boom, it got leaked and it destroyed everything besides the ZOMG. Going to use a Moab Eliminator, and man, this Moab Eliminator is just really good. It's just really good at destroying ZOMGs. They just instantly destroy one. So that's a really powerful ability to have. And the bomb cluster is doing a really good amount of damage there. And let's see if we have another balloon leak. Here we go. We're gonna see that ability one more time, and boom, everything on the screen is wiped out immediately. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Bloons Tower Defense 6 tower showcase. In the next episode, we are going to be talking about the tack shooter, which, as you can see, those are his abilities. Quick little sneak peek right there. And yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like, comment down below anything you want to know about this game, and suggestions, and anything that relates to this game. And I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Peace out, everyone.